Does anyone have final stats? You guys got them?
We'll get you one in just a second. Coach is going to have an opening statement, then questions for a student athlete. We'll get him out of here and then go back.
All right. Hey, first off, I thought it was an incredible crowd opening night. We've had good success in the DAC last couple years, and really a lot of it has to do with the student body and the fans that show up and show out. Great presence today for a first game of the season. So really proud of Horace to do what he did to come up. I think it was 7 straight, but it's no surprise to any of you to have a chance to come by and watch us in practice. Horace is a lights-out shooter, and especially happy for him given that the mature decision he made to redshirt this year. And so to have a guy of this experience level, this is really his first collegiate game. Thrilled for him to have that experience, and it's great for our team. Questions for Horace?
No, just go ahead.
So, kind of talking about that first game in D1, kind of what were the emotions that you felt coming into the game, and then once you got going, what was your emotions like when you're making an immediate impact of that size in your first D1 game?
I would say emotions coming into the game, just ready to just stand ready. Like coaches always tell me, stay ready, stay confident. That's just what I did. And I feel like when shots was going in, my confidence kept going up, and it was a great feeling.
You got 24 points in 20 minutes of play. That's the definition of efficiency. How much work did you spend this offseason, like priding yourself on being as efficient as you can be?
Got a lot of work in. Got working with Armand, one of our managers, definitely helped me out. Got a lot of reps up. That just built confidence. So when the game came, it was just, I was prepared.
Any other questions for Horace? Okay, Horace, all set?
Good job, H.
Go ahead. Ask Coach where we need. Paul, you want to start us off? Go ahead.
Yeah, so coming into the season, one of the 5 kind of the positions with the most question marks surrounding them. So in a game against a D2 where you really kind of see a lot out of every member of the position groups, what did you see that you liked, and what did you see that needs to be improved?
So you said the 5 position was the one position we had the biggest question?
1 and the 5.
Oh, I would challenge you that 1 through 5, right? I mean, we lost so many guys. You think about the guys we lost, and I don't want to talk too much about them because I'm just really excited for the guys that stuck around and have worked really hard this summer, and I think you saw a lot of that on display today, right? Kobe McGee, incredible leadership, great work ethic. Yame Butler. I thought our starting 5 really got us off to a good start. What was it, 11-0 run, maybe 15-0 before they scored. That you can scoring's one thing, defending's another. And I thought we used our length and our athletic ability to keep in front of a team that's pretty athletic that can make some things happen. So I was concerned about all positions. I'd love to tell you it wasn't just the 1 and the 5. It was 7 new players and 4 players that return that had a brand new role. And by the way, those are guys that played. Horace wasn't even one of that 11. So you really factor it in and look into it. So excited, and we know that the schedule is going to continue to challenge us in different ways and different times. Tonight was the first game, home game experience for a lot of guys. Like I said, student body, great show out. And now we've got, a really, really, really good team. Really the best team in the last 10 years in the Patriot League coming here. Well-coached team that's had nothing but success, and we got ready to meet that challenge on Saturday.
Absolutely. Well, I think the expectation was definitely to win today, but you made 15 threes, which I know was a big part of your offense last year, the 3-ball, and you talked about having 7 new players on the squad. How good was it, again, today to just see everybody putting up those shots and making those shots from beyond the arc?
Yeah, I think first and foremost, we just want to play. Yeah. Last game we played was in March, and we've been together since June. And we've had an incredibly difficult summer and challenging summer, and then we get going with the fall, and now you're mixing in the emotion of class and everything on campus and what's going on in a college life, having to manage your time. And so I think, one, we're just excited to play. You know, we talk all the time about gratitude, respect, compete. Those are our pillars to our program. And I just want our guys to appreciate the opportunity and the moment to play. And then you got to respect the game. I thought we did some pretty good things defensively early on. I don't think we finished the game how we wanted to, whether it was sharing the ball or getting stops. So I think we can still play better, and I think we'll have that opportunity. Yeah. What's up? We met on the way in today, didn't we?
Yeah.
Small world, huh?
What do you think gave you guys so much success on the offensive and defensive side of the ball, especially with all the new bunch of guys that you have here?
Yeah.
And how important is it to get off to such a quick start on the first game of the season like you did tonight?
Yeah, I would point to the rebounding margin. You're talking about both sides of the floor. I don't think they had a ton of second chance points early on or for the game. And it felt like, to me, every time we had a rebound, it ended up in a pretty clean look from three. So rebounding, I think, is something we've really harped on. So I love seeing those numbers. And we're able to make another on the offensive glass and also keep them off the glass defensively. So I would start with rebounding. Yep. What's up?
You guys got off to such a great start tonight. I was wondering how important that was and how you think it'll translate further into the season for you guys to come up with this win and get off to a start in the beginning of the game.
Yeah, you're a student here, is that right?
Yep.
So what year are you?
Second year.
Second year. So I'm going to year 9. My second year here, I think we had more shot clock violations and made threes early on, right? So I don't take the good start for granted at all. And it doesn't matter who you're playing. You want to get the ball in the basket and see it going. It gives a little bit of confidence, and I think we had that luxury tonight. But any time you see the ball go in, I think it gives guys some initial confidence. We are going to be a three-point shooting team. We are going to be a volume shooting team. That was on display, whether we made it or not. Let them fly, baby. And I thought we did that. So getting off to a good start just makes the confidence go. And if we're open, I think we've recruited to our program good shooters.
Thank you.
You know, I would say with that, too, though, good shooting, you need good passers. And 24 assists on 31 buckets is a scenario that I think will rank pretty highly in assist percentage. If we got some Ken Pom fans out there, that's a big number.
All right, Coach, I just got one more for you. So you used 3 different centers tonight, but to me at least, Clemson really stood out. He only played 8 minutes, but he grabbed 5 boards and had 2 blocks. Can you talk about how impressive it is to see a guy who's so young really in his basketball journey playing it with such confidence and dominance against opponents who have been playing for a lot longer?
Yeah, Clem was effective. He was efficient, maybe to the point where I thought, he didn't have the ability, the opportunity to play in an earlier game, dealing with some different things. And so that first win that we all had, maybe in an exhibition game or another game, we didn't get to have that with him as much. So he really was going through some things that the rest of our guys went through at other times. But I thought he was effective. I thought he was efficient. And, it's always nice to have a guy who can protect the rim. Coincidentally, he's also from England. Huh? What you got?
Do you see in coming games where you're going up against more D1 competition, a situation where Yame is running point more than Josh Reed and Deuce that ran it today?
Yeah, I would say that Yame was exclusively a point guard 2 years ago when we got bitten by the injury bug late in the season. And he scored at a high rate. I think his natural position is off the ball, though. He did what we needed at that moment in time. With that being said, I do think he's a good ball handler. I think he can penetrate and get to the rim. I think we have a lot of guys that can put the ball on the floor and make plays. So I don't know if he'd be the first option right there. We've got Josh Reed, who had a great first game experience today. Jason Drake also playing for us. And then really Shane Blakeney's another guy that can really handle the ball. So Yame's in a category of a guy who can get the ball on the floor and make a play. He might score more for himself at times than set others up. But I think that's where we can be dangerous. We got a lot of guys, and our assist numbers show it, they can get in the paint and share and find people.
Thanks, everyone. Appreciate
All right, guys. Hope that was helpful. What class is this?
it. Over here. Yes.
Oh, my God. My bad. No. That's a compliment, by the way. Yeah.